Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Goodness. 0-2 now. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with a slider.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ellsbury racing back. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Two gone. Coming to the plate now, Wei-Yin Chen. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Marlins leave one. After two, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the third inning here on MLB Network. Striding in, Aaron Judge. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Way out in front.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Line toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's an exciting moment for the American League pitcher. Look, he plays in a different league where the pitcher doesn't get the hit. Now he comes to enter the game and gets a base hit. That's a cool thing.
And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 delivery. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll be back in standing up. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will standing in, D. Gordon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, here they go again. A single to start the 3rd inning. Now, they've already got a few runs on the board. This is exactly what they wanted to do. Stay aggressive, keep attacking, and here they are with the leadoff guy in the 3rd.
Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And there he goes towards second. And a step off as the runner breaks for second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Now it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Giancarlo Stanton would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike.
Well, I thought with 2 outs right there, that situation, he probably had the green light 3-0. Maybe he didn't get it where he wanted or get the pitch he's looking for, so he took it. And I think he's probably swinging here, too. 3-1.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
The right fielder.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're up 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Carter. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Chris Carter.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Hit hard to short. Echeverria's there. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's in there for a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Gregorius.
On the ground up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Now at the plate, Justin Bohr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Justin Bohr.
Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Striding in once again, JT Realmuto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to left. Gardner is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter,
trying to pick things up where he left off, Marcell Ozuna. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Chase Headley will be the one. Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chase Headley.
Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number
Here's
99.
big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
So he got him swinging. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now at the plate, Masahiro Tanaka. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Echeverria now. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. And this is taken in there by Ellsbury for the first out.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Wei-Yin Chen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline. Speared on the dive. Wow.
The batter, number 9. Second baseman.
Digging in once again, D. Gordon. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Bohr is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting. Center
Ready
fielder.
for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well. and they need to start getting some offense going.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that. Martin Prado now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Martin Prado.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Ready once again, Justin Bour. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Sanchez gathers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Chris Carter now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Called strike 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. At the plate,
14,
Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Castro.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Striding in once again, Chase Headley. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started off at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, that ball was hit hard on the 2-0 count right there. Even though you find yourself down 2-0 in the count as a pitcher, you can't just lay one in there. This guy's a professional hitter.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! Into the box, Masahiro Tanaka. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now that's popped up. Carter is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Marlins.
Ready for another chance? Wei-Yin Chen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Late that time for a strike. Tanaka into his motion. Coming at him with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're down 3-2. Here's Brett Gardner now. He enters this at bat, 1 for 2 with a walk.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here it comes. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Hard on the ground towards short. Echeverria has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yanks. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. D. Gordon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Third baseman, number 14.
Martin Prado now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Martin Prado goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Christian Yelich is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. Betances sets. Here's the 1-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side. So striding in, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Starlin.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-2 home. Softly hit out to short. And 1 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. That tails back over strike 1. Here's a little chopper to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next for the
Here's
Yankees.
Chase Headley. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Ripped down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the right field line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for New York.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. And through into left field. So the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Wei-Yin Chen racked up 12 strikeouts, but still ends up taking the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew.